brighten up those dark mornings. Wheeler, Ollie, and Lecter. Mornings at the Cabin.
2 out of 3 ain't bad. Hello, everybody. Ollie and Lecter with you. Now, if you've been listening to the show for the past 24 hours, can you guess where Wheeler might be? How much do we say?
Oh, it's his birthday today.
It's his birthday today.
He shouldn't be here anyway.
He shouldn't be here. He's taking the morning off.
That's right.
He sounds wide awake, and yeah, he sounds like he might have had a good night last night. But you know what? Happy birthday, Jesse.
I mean, we know he's alive. He's messaged us.
He certainly messages.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, well, the fact of messaging us was a good thing.
Yeah.
Contents of the message were less good.
Yeah.
But he'll be all right.
But polite.
He'll get over it.
Yeah.
You just shouldn't, once you reach a certain number of birthdays, maybe dial back the birthday party. That's all I'm saying. But you know what? So what?
Oh, what
23rd.
fun is that?
He's got the 24th to recover, then it's Christmas Day.
Yeah.
He'll be absolutely fine. Honestly, when you're 44, it's tough. I get it.
It was just nice too because it's the first time that I've been able to celebrate Jesse's birthday with him. He's never here during.
Right,
his
he's
birthday.
never here.
Yeah,
it was really nice actually that we got to do that. Yeah, there you go. However you're feeling, bud, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Listen to that soothing music. Hello, everybody else. If it wasn't your birthday today or yesterday, then don't worry. There's a really big birthday for all of us coming up tomorrow, right? It's going to be great. The weather looks great. Weather looks lovely today.
Beautiful today.
Right?
Oh, my God.
Minus 18 this morning. Oh, summer. It's going up to minus 3 in Hay River tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Woo.
Minus 20 tomorrow for Christmas Day.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's changed or not, but that's what it was.
Yeah, Yellow Light's around about minus 20. I think
that's perfect Christmas weather.
We'll take it. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Mornings at the Cabin, the podcast.
It's Christmas Eve. It's Ollie. It's Lecter. There's Brack. There's Sibs. And there's now Trapper the dog. Oh, Trapper the dog has joined us in Studio One. If you've never been introduced to Trapper before, Trapper is like if you removed every one of Penny's brain cells except one, painted Penny black, and then set Penny loose and slightly larger. And Trapper is adorable because Trapper has no bad bone in his body. Trapper does not connive. Trapper does not scheme. Trapper has no great design or ambition in life other than to continue inhaling, exhaling, and just being loved by people.
He's a wonderful dog.
And he does a great job at it. He just loves love.
He is a great dog, and he is in here right now causing absolute chaos. It's great. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, Brack.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Sibs.
Merry Christmas, Ollie.
Yeah, good to see you guys come bursting in with Trapper and just brighten up our morning. How are you feeling this Christmas Eve? It's your first Christmas Eve in the Northwest Territories. You're a little far away from family, and we know how that feels. We're all in that same boat right now. But how are you doing, Brack?
I'm doing good. My spirits are high. We've got lots of food to look forward to in the next few days. Mm-hmm. We've got Trapper, so that helps. And
Trapper, the friendly Christmas dog. Yep.
How can you be sad with that guy?
We are going to be sad with that big idiot. Yeah, no, I'm feeling good. My spirits are high.
Is this the first time you've spent Christmas away from family?
It is.
Yeah.
This is the first. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think my family's struggling more.
Aww.
My mom in particular. My mom. Ugh.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brack's family this morning. Merry Christmas, you guys. We're thinking of you.
We love you, Carrie and Phil. We love you, you old farts.
And you Sib, same deal? First time away for Christmas?
I've always had my sister Cassie with me, but other than that, we've had Christmases with friends where we weren't with our family, so it's weird not having her here, but it's also weird not having my whole family here, but her particularly.
I mean, it'd be weird in previous years if your whole family was in Yellowknife.
That would be very weird.
That would also be weird.
Very strange.
Where is everybody? Oh, they're in Yellowknife. Oh,
oh, that's where the siblings are.
Yeah. How did that happen? Yeah. We had a little outing to the Muppet Christmas Carol earlier this week. Little work outing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's such a great movie.
One of my favorite Christmas movies.
It's my top two.
What's the other one?
Christmas Story.
I'm the exact same.
Yeah.
Christmas Story,
so
Muppet
good.
Christmas Carol.
This studio is just full of adorable this morning.
Speaking of Christmas away from family, I got a nice Merry Christmas message from your mother this morning.
Oh.
Babs messaged me, said, Merry Christmas, Scott. I hope you have a lovely, restful time off, and thank you for all the entertainment throughout the year.
Aww,
my little heart is full this morning.
Merry Christmas, Babs.
Merry Christmas, Mum. All the way over on a small Scottish island, riding out the plague that is in Europe right now. Great. Yeah, don't worry, We'll figure out how to get you over to safety as soon as we can.
And Merry Christmas, Dumpy.
Yes, Merry Christmas, Dumpy. And Merry Christmas, Charlie.
Dumpy the pug.
The pug,
Charlie the
yeah.
pug.
Dumpy the pug.
My mother... Oh, no. Must we do this on the air? My mother has 2 pugs.
I don't think I've ever heard their names before.
One is Charlie. Charlie drew the long straw when it
Right.
comes to names.
Yeah.
And the other is Dumpy.
Dumpy.
And my mother has an excuse for that, which
Okay.
is that she rescued the pug, and the pug came
From a
with the
dump.
name Dumpy.
Oh, it came with...
Yeah,
oh,
no, it wasn't
okay.
just like...
Thought you found the dog in a dump.
England, where pugs roam the dumps. Yeah. In
it's,
Canada,
you know,
it's bears. In Britain, we lost all the natural predators, and now it's just pedigree dogs.
Hey, dump dogs are a thing.
There's a schnauzer over here. Does anybody want it? I got a Dalmatian. There's like 100 of these things.
That's a great story, though. Rescues a dog from the dump.
Yeah, no, it would be a good story if that was the story, but it isn't. The dog's name was just Dumpy. Now, that's my mum's defense, and I've always argued that that's fine as far as it goes. But equally, it was well within my mother's power to change the name on acquiring the dog, and my mother elected not to do that.
Yeah.
And
I think it's adorable
Yeah.
name. I like it.
He
Dumpy
already
the
responds to Dumpy. You may as well just go with Dumpy.
yeah, there's something about wandering across a park searching for a lost pug, yelling, Dumpy! It just is less than edifying,
pug. And
you
his
know?
dump
Oh.
is shorthand, like the short nickname.
What, for like
Dumps?
for Dumpatrude.
Dump.
Yeah, her
Dumpster.
Dump.
full name, Dumphenemy. Yeah. we shorten it for those purposes.
Oh, it's short for dumpling.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Cute.
Thanks, Babs. I don't think we were going to come to that conclusion on our own.
Honestly, I never knew that. Is that she just said that?
Yeah, she just messaged that. Said it's short for dumpling.
I honestly did not know.
Little picture of Dumpy and everything.
There you go. I've only known that dog as Dumpy. Well, today I learned. Everybody, it may be Christmas Eve, but your brain never takes a minute off.
Mornings at the Cabin, the podcast, where we cut out all the great music and you're left with the rest.
Ah, the Joy to the World medley on Mornings at the Cabin. 7:32 on your Christmas Eve morning. Minus 18 outside. It's only going to get warmer all day long. It's absolutely fantastic. And there's another Joy to the World medley here in the studio. The medley consists of Lecter, Brack, Sibs, and Trapper the dog. And the door to Studio One is open, which means Trapper will sail off into the distance and cause some untold horror somewhere in the Cabin Radio building while all of us are tucked away in here talking to you. Now, shall we talk about... I mean, we already know from the absence of one Jay Wheeler that one Jay Wheeler's birthday last night went quite well.
Yes.
But Jay Wheeler is not the only one with a story to tell from last night. Is he, S. Sibley?
Oop. Yep.
So, I mean, I realise that you may not necessarily be able to tell all of this story because some of it's secondhand, despite only involving you. What happened when you got home last night?
So apparently when I got home last night, the first Christmas present for me popped up under the tree. My parents and my family have sent theirs, but they won't get here probably until...
Popped up.
Yeah, just out of nowhere. Wasn't expecting it. So all of the gifts my family sent probably won't get here till the new year because they sent them 2 or 3 days ago. And there was this big box for me under the tree, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? And then apparently I swiftly walked down the stairs, saw the box, went and grabbed the scissors, opened the box, revealing my one Christmas present, which was ice skates, so I'm very excited for that.
Aww.
There are lots of
gift.
sharp objects in this story for someone who's beginning the anecdote with apparently I ...
Yeah. So happy birthday, Jesse. Thanks for a fun night. Now I have ice skates.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. No, that's impressive stuff. I can see why the family would delay sending the rest of the presents. Just, give you some time and space. Given that you're using the word apparently to describe it, you are bright-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning.
Yeah.
Like-
I'm feeling great.
The birthday celebration for Jesse seems to have taken a very different toll on the man who turned 39 versus the woman who is, 21, 22?
22.
22, yeah.
Yeah, well.
There you go. That's a tale of the tape right there,
life,
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. That's like, if you're listening to this, there are 2 people in this room who, we can all envy. Ugh, what can you do?
Yeah.
But I do, you know what?
Are you talking about me? Oh, I was like,
Yeah, Sibs and Trapper. Brack, Sibs and Trapper.
Trapper can handle
Yeah.
his booze.
Are you not feeling? You left at like 7.
Well, yeah.
You left
I'm an
nice and early, Ollie.
early morning news and radio host with a job to do,
With rhymes to write.
with rhymes to write.
That's
With,
true.
Yeah, knowledge to drop. I just didn't drink, I guess, that much last night, so I'm feeling fine this morning. But
Good.
Sarah is always. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on air. Get
Tread
hungover.
carefully.
Is that?
I think you're allowed to say that.
I think you're allowed to mention hangovers. Yeah, I think
You're
we've.
not allowed to endorse hangovers.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
who would?
I don't endorse. I don't suggest them.
Yeah.
We can't
But-
advertise them.
Yeah.
Come on in today. Pick one up. They're free.
I mean, a
Kinda.
hangover special, I think, would actually be okay.
Yeah.
Because it probably
Yeah.
just implies, a greasy breakfast.
Right. Absolutely.
Yum yum yum
That's
yum.
true.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I get very hungover very easily because I'm weak and can't really handle a
Oh,
lot.
wow.
But-
Well, I got news for you. It only gets worse.
Oh no, I'm screwed. And then Sarah's always, every time we go out, she's like, I don't get hungover. I don't get
Yeah.
hungover.
I used to
And
have
I'm like,
That'll
okay.
change.
I used to have to work at a bakery starting at 7 a.m. on Saturdays or on Sundays, sorry, and half the time I'd go to bed at 3 or 4
Oh my
on Sundays
God.
and just show up and be like, "Hi,
Oh.
everyone," and
God, you're
things-
it would
sickening.
be
The things you can only get away with
Yeah.
in late teens or
Yeah.
20s. Wow.
Imagine that, yeah, in your mid-30s,
Oh.
going to bed at 4 on a Sunday and getting up at 6:30 to go to work for 7 at a bakery. You'd just be, you would not want to eat anything that bakery was producing because it would just come with a stale fug
Yeah.
attached to it. You'd be like,
Stale
huh.
funk.
fun.
I mean, I have similar kind of stories from around that age of, being out all night and then working early in the morning. But, just honestly, just the thoughts of that now just exhausts me. It just, makes me sad. Just, I can't even imagine. That would be such torture now at age 34 to do that and put my body through that. So, enjoy it while you can, Sibs. I'll put it that way.
Enjoy those early Christmas presents.
I'll enjoy it for all of us.
I'm just going to unwrap all the stuff. I'm just glad that we'd hidden everything else away. And I'm going to have this one. And I'm going to have this one.
Well, apparently I did also try to open one of my partner's gifts as well.
Oh,
So
yeah.
there's a big rip down the middle of it, so you can clearly see what it is.
Before the
But
cops
he-
showed up and restrained you and
But-
took you away.
But he flipped it over, so he couldn't see what it was. But now when you go to flip it over, there's a
Out of
big
it, where are you?
What a terror.
Jeez.
there's a big rip in it. So it's definitely a sweater. But
You are not getting anywhere near my Christmas gifts. I'm keeping them far away from you.
Welcome to Mornings at the Cabin, where we restrain the morning hosts to stop them from opening the presents early.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast was recorded before a sort of live, thankfully not in the studio, audience.
Christmas Eve morning, everybody. Wherever you are, I hope you're tucked in and nice and cozy and warm and getting ready to open some presents, or maybe just like Sibs, you've already opened the presents and now you're just worrying about the turkey. Welcome along, no matter where you are. So we got myself, Ollie, we got Lecter, Brack, Sibs, and the adorable Trapper the dog in Studio 1. Trapper is just a sensation. Even now, Lecter spent the last 2 minutes just trying to get good shots of Trapper, because Trapper's a lovely dog.
He was straight up trying to climb into my lap.
He was. And he's too
Yeah.
big for that to be
He's what, a 70-pound dog? 60
Oh,
pounds,
like
70 pounds?
100 pound, I would say. Like,
Yeah.
he's big.
100
Oh,
pounds
he's
dog?
not
He's not
that
100
big.
He's
pounds.
got to be 100 pounds.
No.
He's
Meg,
a
we're just
big boy.
weak.
Penny, I can tell
I'm
you,
weak.
to give you an idea, Penny the cabin radio dog is about a 40, 45-pound dog.
Yeah, that tracks.
Trapper's like
That
double
tracks.
that.
Trapper's not double. He's not 2 pennies. He's like a penny and a half.
My family
70.
dog was like 80, 90 pounds. Big, fat boy. Trapper's like bigger than he was.
Okay. What's
So-
a fat dog?
That was, that was a fat dog.
But Trapper's like
Trapper's
lean.
just
He's not
big.
fat.
Trapper is lean, yeah.
And he's muscly.
Yeah.
And he's about to knock over my hot chocolate.
Yeah, careful, Trapper. Don't.
I'll take that. Thank you, Trevor. Morning, everybody. Very relaxed and chill in here. We got Dealo or No Dealo coming up at 8:30. We will be picking a winner for that. The last giveaway before Christmas. Bunch of Erasmus Apparel goodies to give away. Check out the Facebook page, and you can slide in an entry if you get it in the next 20 minutes or so if you want to win some of those goodies. They're looking pretty good. Checked in Erasmus Apparel earlier on in the week. Clams and Moose last night. That looked like a good time as well.
It did?
They had their official fact checker on the show. You can listen to
Oh,
the
yeah,
repeat of
right,
that on on Sunday evening. If you missed it last night, they're always a good time. And we always come in to find the studio in interesting shape after any Clams and Moose show. Yeah, we collect up the detritus, and it's good as new.
Just left nude.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in here last night, clearly. So that was very good. Now, also coming up this morning, you can go to our website and check out the Cabin Radio Christmas song, which is very exciting.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
That was a blast.
Yeah.
To film.
Is it up yet?
It is on our website. It's on our Facebook page at 9 o'clock this morning, but if you go to our website right now, it's actually the top story. Not to devalue any of your journalism yesterday, you guys, but that top story today, we made a song. And when I say we made a song, we ripped off a song.
Yes.
From Saturday Night Live. But it's 20 years ago, so its copyright is expired, right? That's how that works. And Trapper, that's my laptop. Trapper. Sorry, carry on.
I was just going to say, I would suggest if people haven't seen the SNL skit, go watch that and then watch our take, because it'll make more sense. Because if you watch it, you're just like, what?
What a bunch of idiots.
They're like, what the heck are they doing? But
I think it deserves to be our top story. It's like top story. AJ can sing.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He let those pipes fly.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, the rest of us just kind of danced like idiots and ripped off a song.
That's an understatement.
AJ actually attempted to, perform some music with varying degrees of success.
Speaking of which, there is an outtakes video also on our website.
Oh, is there?
It's up now?
Oh, I was saying that last night. Like, we got to make an outtakes video.
If you go click on the top story, you can watch the main video, but at the bottom of that page, there is also the outtakes.
Oh,
and as you say, only one of us was actually trying to do anything that required any skill level at all.
Yep.
So there is only one person in the outtakes.
Yeah.
And that's AJ.
Is it bleeped?
It is bleeped. And
uncensored outtake.
There is one clip that I think has 8 consecutive bleeps in it.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Thank you for doing that.
Oh, my absolute pleasure. Yeah.
I don't know how AJ will feel about that, but
he actually did really well.
Yeah.
He did really well considering. He just had a little bit of practice, figured out his little guitar part, he memorized the lyrics. But then things would keep happening. There was one lyric involving a calendar that he just couldn't get. To the point where Brack was holding up a calendar in the background to try to jog his memory. But then he'd get it right, and then Penny would bark because someone would come through the door, and then we'd have to reset everything, and there'd be much swearing.
Yeah.
Back we go again.
Yeah. The last note is great, though.
The last note is delivered in... Yeah, can I say 100% Cabin Radio fashion that song is. It's like you get to the end and you're like, well, they can't screw this up. And then he styles out that last note beautifully.
He saved it wonderfully.
Yeah.
He owns that last note.
Yeah.
I mean, also in his defense, we were literally all sitting, staring, and watching him for the entirety of the time.
Didn't make him nervous at all.
No, so I was like, we turned up the pressure by giving him a live audience, but he did very well.
He's a typical television performer, needs a teleprompter.
Which... It's the number of times... This is ridiculous. That's like the 10th time in the last week someone has made a teleprompter joke. We have one on order, which is really exciting.
No way.
Beautiful.
That's
wow.
So if you don't know this on the air, we probably haven't even mentioned this on the air yet. We're actually expanding our offices in the new year, which is pretty cool. Early Christmas present, Cabin Radio.
Very exciting.
We're still going to be in the same place, so the studios that you now know at Cabin Radio will still be there. There'll just be an extra studio at the front. And then at the back of the same building that we're in right now, we've got a whole bunch of new offices, which is going to be very exciting. That's where we're all going to work from now on. Yeah. And we're going to build a little TV studio. And the TV studio will have green screen, lights, and teleprompter, which should be very cool.
Whoa.
That's very exciting. Yeah. Also just exciting that we don't have to, any of, we've got a couple new interns coming in a few months. We've got a couple new people we're hiring, that are coming in, right start of the new year.
And they're not going to have to work in double-decker offices above Brack and Sibs.
They don't have to sit on the floor. Yeah. No, they'll actually have space.
AJ promised us bunk beds for our office.
He did. I kind of liked our ragtag office. Our little whole...
Oh, it'll still be ragtag. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
We're still Cabin Radio. This is not going to be professional by any means.
That is our brand, after all.
But we were looking at having people start on the 4th of January who would essentially be given one sofa cushion each and told, here's your desk. Please get used to it. Because there's nowhere else to put them. Yeah. There's nowhere else to put 2 people starting in the new year other than in each side of the sofa. So we figured, better expand. And luckily enough, there was some space available. If there hadn't been space available, then they'd be on the roof, and that'd be unfortunate. But you got to start somewhere in life.
And thank God we saved ourselves the trouble of, just having a relaxing holiday.
Oh, no.
Right? We found something to do. Now we can build new offices.
And rewire the whole studio block.
Rewire the whole studio.
But Scott, you get a desk now. So
I'm very excited
that's all
about
that really
Moving
matters.
up in the world.
Yeah, we were talking about that, Ollie and I, the other day, and we were just wondering, how did this happen that, we went from being the only two people in the office for a portion of time to suddenly becoming the cabin radio drifters that don't really have a home. They just kind of wander from workstation to workstation without a place to really rest their hats, looking at everyone else in their nice, cozy, stationary desks and thinking, what about us?
Yeah.
We forgot about us.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy how we managed to do that. Like you said, I'd forgotten that, you're right. It was just us two for ages.
Mm.
And now, we can't find anywhere to go.
Well, where was everybody else?
Not hired yet.
Not hired yet.
Fair enough.
Brack, for like 5 or 6 months, I was the only one in here.
Like before Sarah Price? You mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sarah Price.
There was a time before Sarah
There
Price,
was.
if you can imagine.
So Sarah Price didn't even live in Yellowknife till March 2019.
Oh.
Our reporter. So
Wow,
There
my
you
world
go.
is changing.
Wow.
So we got these offices, a little bit of cabin radio history for everybody listening. We got these offices September 2017. And, when did you start here?
I guess it would have been June 2018.
Right, because you were away
Yes.
at the start of everything.
Like a bad boy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, until that time, September 2017 to June 2018, I was the only one here.
You had all this space to yourself?
Yeah.
And
He
no
used to-
dogs to have in here either?
No.
No
Wow.
Penny. There was no Penny. Penny had not been
No.
born.
Wow, Penny
Yeah.
or Penny.
Born.
Yeah.
Oh.
The naps you used to have.
Oh, it was great.
What a restful
I
time.
used to have live cricket on a television on the other side of the main reception area and just have my feet up on the sofa just writing news all day long.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
That kind of sounds like a better deal than now because
Yes.
now you have to manage us.
You're
Yes.
right. Things have changed for the
Things have
worse in
changed.
the last
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah, on the plus side, now I have reporters who get to do lots of news coverage. Yeah, on the downside, now I have reporters.
Have to keep up
Boss
the
around.
semblance of professionalism.
No, believe me, this is a much more preferable state of affairs than the previous one. It gets kind of lonely by the time you get into month 7 or month 8 of being the only employee in a 5-room office.
Yeah.
You know,
Jesse leaves after the morning show and you're
Yeah.
just left longing.
Jesse works
that'd
2
be it.
hours a week.
Yeah.
ah, yes.
Oop.
Oh,
Morning, Jesse.
hope he's not listening.
Morning, Jesse.
I thought we had left that behind, and it got brought up again last night.
Yeah, I don't think that'll. This, by the way, is when Sibs accidentally implied that Jesse only works 2 hours a week.
I meant to say a day, and I meant at cabin.
Yeah, these caveats are getting you nowhere.
Happy birthday, Jesse.
But Jesse and I talked about it actually, and we're like, that's when we quote unquote didn't like each other. That was in our angst phase, and now we're BFFs, so it's fine.
Actually,
Well, he is
we're
listening, and
we're
he
getting
just
messages
messaged,
from Jesse now.
Oh no.
Yeah, he seems enthralled by your explanation there, Sips. Excellent.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast.
We've got one very important piece of business left to do, which is we do need to draw a winner of Dealer or No Dealer, which is the first time I think that Brack and Sips have been involved in the as the independent adjudicators of Dealer or No Dealer. The way this works is that you, of course, have to go onto Facebook and place your guess as to whether you think this week Wheeler and Ollie were in Dealer or not, and you either vote Dealer or No Dealer. And this week, I think it's a relatively clear-cut one.
Couple cuties this week playing a little hide and seek.
Aren't we adorable?
Aww.
I don't really
Yep.
get what's going on in the photo though. Why is your face in the wall?
The way that you're describing this
Old Wally Williams just sticking his face in walls.
must paint a fascinating picture for anyone who has not actually seen the image. We're just each looking around the corner of a building at each other.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
oh.
a corner. That's a building corner.
I mean, I
right
see
there.
the corner,
Yeah,
but
okay.
your face is nowhere near the corner. So I'm like, what
he's
are you doing?
hiding.
Oh, he's being coy.
Yeah.
Hide and go see.
That's right.
He's
yeah.
being bashful. Okay.
It's a game that children play from
Oh,
time to time.
okay.
Megan was never a child.
I was never. I was
This-
born and then I am.
This nonsense brought to you by Erasmus Apparel. There's a happy selection of goodies from Erasmus available to the winner of this contest. We had a whole bunch of entries. I think a lot of people felt lucky about this one. We have got 48 people who were correct and entered in time. I have got all 48 in a list in front of me here. The way that we do this is that the other 3 people in the studio are each going to draw one person who does not win, and then we are going to draw one person who does win.
Ooh, 3 non-winners.
Wait, so we're pulling all the names of the non-winners.
I see.
Right?
We're going to have
misunderstood.
We'll go for this one more time.
We all choose one.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Take 2. Good. Yes, you see, we thought this was a simple way to do the show, but no. So there's 48 on the list, Brack.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
With me so far?
Yep.
You're each going to pick one number.
Yep.
Between 1 and 48, Brack, just to be doubly clear. And that's going to eliminate one person.
Pick a number. Okay.
Do you know how high 48 is?
Yes. Okay. I'll be honest. When you first described it, I was zoned out. So I didn't.
No, really? I hadn't noticed.
Still trying to figure out this whole hide and seek game.
I was just perplexed. I was like, it's just a riddle.
So we're each going to pick a number, apart from me, because I'm the one who can see all the names. So you 3 pick a number. Each of the numbers that you pick will be eliminated from the contest.
It's cutthroat.
And then one of you, I'm going to pick someone at random to pick a winner, and that person will win the Erasmus Apparel goodies. Good?
Okay.
Savvy?
Okay. This is like Halloween all over again, where we lost tickets for people.
Was it D-Lo?
Was it D-Lo? What do you think?
I think it is.
Okay.
Ooh, what do you
I
think,
can't
Seb?
be sure.
I think the majority of people said D-Lo, so I'm going to go with the popular vote on this one.
Okay.
Kids
I
these
would
days.
guess no D-Lo.
Okay. What do you think it is?
It looks, and I'm probably wrong, but it kind of looks like the NNSL building walls.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
It isn't, though. It is D-Lo.
It isn't. Oh, it is D-Lo.
It is D-Lo.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Brack, who
All
went
right.
out on a limb, got it right.
Well done.
Tips, who just stuck with the crowd, got it right.
Well done.
Nothing wrong with bandwagoning.
No.
And so let's do this. Sips, can I have a number between 1 and 48, please?
21.
Okay, number 21, Martha McClellan. Sorry, Sarah Sibley has eliminated you from
Way to
contention.
go, Sarah.
Sorry, Martha.
Brack.
12.
Marcia Smith. If your name begins with M-A-R today, you are out of luck.
Sorry, Marsha.
Marcia Smith deleted by Megan Brackenbury, which leaves Scott Leckerman. There's only a couple of people with M-A-R names left. Let's see if we can get them.
Let's go with number 37.
No, Dana Goulet this time. Dana.
Oh, sorry, Dana.
Sorry, Dana. You are done. Your Christmas goose is cooked. Okay. In which case, let's select somebody to pick our winner, Megan Brackenbury. Seeing as you so clearly understand the rules, please pick a number between 1 and 48 that we have not yet had. Was that a number?
Wait, no, sorry. I forget what numbers were said. 25.
Oh, okay. You can't have 12. You can't have 21. You can't have 37.
Okay, 25.
Oh, for Christmas.
Yeah.
25. This is written in the stars somehow. Jason Melanson, congratulations.
Jason Melanson, top fan.
Top fan of Mornings at the Cabin. And that is genuinely, I will show this to the
That's
independent
beautiful.
adjudicators, that number 25 is indeed Jason
Can we
Melanson.
verify?
I have verified it.
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you know?
Love it.
Well, I mean, arguably, you should have chosen 24 if we're going to go off an advent calendar. But all right,
Wow,
25.
man.
Jason Melanson. Jason, congratulations. You win the Erasmus Apparel goodies. It's frankly the least you deserve for listening to this.
Right.
With the regularity that you do.
We finally paid him back.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Boy, oh boy, there's a trooper. So congratulations to him. And Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. God. Or
Go ahead.
non-denominational bless us all.
That was so heartfelt.
Wow.
It touched it. It warmed the little cockles of my heart there. God or non-denominational. Yeah, great.
God or whatever. Bless us all. I guess. Sure.
Whatever saying you prefer, just say it in your head to yourself, all right? Great, thanks, Megan.
I will bless us all.
Brack, bless us all.
What good will
I
that
don't
do?
think-
It will do no good, but you will be blessed.
I don't think installing yourself as a deity is necessarily a way out of trying to account for many different denominations. You can't just-
Henny
can't-
the Cabin
Yes.
Radio dog. Megan the Cabin Radio God.
Whoa!
Wow.
Pretty good.
This is about as blasphemous as I think I've ever heard a Christmas Eve broadcast get.
I have ascended to God?
We just invented a deity, and it turns out to be one of our junior reporters, conveniently.
Well, at least it wasn't a dog. I mean, that's what we all would have predicted.
The great Trapper.
Yeah.
Trapper blessed.
The great and merciful Trapper.
Yeah. Thank goodness our lives are in the hands of Trapper the dog.
I would love it if Trapper was a god.
You wouldn't.
He would be the most merciful god.
No, he knows no mercy because he knows nothing.
Just one brain
But he
cell.
knows no hate or cruelty.
No, he just
He knows
doesn't
only
know.
love.
He's just, you know, what's the opposite of omnipotent? What's like when you, like, gods normally are capable of anything. What's the complete opposite where you are incapable of affecting anything?
Idiocy?
Yeah, there you go. Trapper the idiot god, worshipped by all at Cabin Radio. On this happy and blasphemous note, it's been our pleasure to keep you company this year on Mornings at the Cabin. We are going to be taking next week off from the show. You will, tomorrow, Christmas Day, Sarah Vaughan of Cabin Classics fame has an awesome 2-hour Christmas Day special for you. You can catch it at 8 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and 6 o'clock in the evening. That is well worth a listen. Thank you so much to her for putting that together. And then we will be back with you with full Mornings at the Cabin crew from January the 4th. And there'll be all sorts of our usual specialist shows in between. Keep an eye on our Facebook page to see who's going to be on the air. But we'll be back with you on January the 4th. Lecter, will there be a 90s and 9?
Yeah, I guess.
Thanks for listening. Check out more from the show at cabinradio.ca and by following the Mornings at the Cabin Facebook page.